Reaperman here with another game off the Midway Arcade Treasures 3 on Gamecube. This is Offroad Thunder, and now we're getting into the realm of games that are not so great on this compilation that's already not terribly well regarded. Now I'll admit I don't have any experience at all with the arcade machine, but I do probably have enough experience with the general setup to know that this is not quite right here. So interestingly, I may do manual a little later. There's kind of a neat trick that just eliminates all shifting in this game because it's a Thunder game, so of course there's boost, so you really don't have to downshift. But for right now I'm doing automatic. Now on the Rush games, I noticed that there wasn't a analog throttle. And the same is true on Offroad Thunder here, but the thing is there's no off-road or analog steering either, so that shakiness is that's just how this is going to be here. So we'll just, nope, don't have any boost yet. So just like Hydro Thunder, we've got to go around and collect up all this boost. But unlike Hydro Thunder, there just doesn't feel like there's any weight on these vehicles. And then the lack of analog it's not great. A difference with this game and Hydro Thunder is Hydro Thunder is mostly point-to-point, but it does have one circuit. This is mostly, if not all, circuits. But with Hydro Thunder, the nitro never replenished, even on the circuit course. And on this one, every lap the nitro replenishes. Probably because it's some of the fun of the game is just nitroing around everywhere. And I've noticed the menu system is awfully similar to Hydro Thunder, as in the radial track menu. And it does appear to be the arcade ROM running. It doesn't appear to be like a console port. I'm not sure if there are any console ports. I know the Dreamcast did get some weird off-road games, but I'm not sure if they got this one or not. Because that's exactly how much everybody cares about Offroad Thunder, is no idea. Boy, this is just so jerky. Okay, so there are shortcuts in this, and that one was fairly well labeled. Looks like I could have gone down underneath that section of the stage as well. So everything about this particular port seems to be designed to make it appear even jerkier than it needs to. So you got the jerky steering, you've got kind of a low frame rate. Whoop. This is just, wow. So it's kind of obvious why this isn't a very much liked compilation of arcade games, but at least it is an arcade game because Hydro Thunder and San Francisco Rush 2049 are the console ports, and that's somehow worse in my opinion. And I can't help but think that all of these ladies carrying trophies and stuff are supposed to be kind of jerkily animated. It's kind of the charm of Atari Midway games from this era. But no, they're all still images. Apparently there's 3 modes. There's Demolition, Rally, and some kind of Capture the Flag. We might do a Demolition a little later, but I just want to keep enjoying these courses. Now I happen to like this Alpine Air on medium here. And we're actually going to pick manual. Interestingly, it's a 3-speed manual because the Atari Midway systems, the arcade systems, usually had 4-speed shifters. So I don't know if this was a different shift mechanism. Maybe it's a sequential instead of the usual gated shifter. It does look like a gated shifter though. Alright, so now we've very poorly gotten into 3rd gear, and we're just, as soon as we get some boost, we won't have to leave 3rd gear, so that's a thing. In fact, we really don't have to leave third gear anyway, because it's off-road, so we can carry enough speed on the tires. But once we get the nitro boosts, anytime we would downshift, we would just use the nitro boost to get back up into our gear speed. So that's just silly. Now I remember in Hydro Thunder there was a thing where if you slammed on the slammed into like brakes or reverse and then boosted, you could jump up. And I imagine that's also the case in the Thunders, or the Off-Road Thunder here. I may try it a little later. I don't know if I have a reverse button, actually. I forgot to see if that was mapped. I should really actually look at the cabinet for this to see how it was put together. I've never seen one in real life. So Arctic Thunder was another Thunder game, and that didn't make the compilation. I don't know if maybe it's too new to make the compilation, or what the deal on that is. Or if they just ran out of time, which, yeah, maybe, judging by how kind of jerky this thing is. I don't think the Gamecube should really have any trouble doing these games, so this is all part of the porting process that kind of failed them. I do kind of like the big air aspects of this one. Oh! Yay! I really think there should be like animation in the ladies holding the trophies. That would be very, very early 2000s Midway. And one interesting arcade carryover in this is if you get first, you actually do get a free game, and then of course on the free game it gets ridiculously difficult. Ooh, I actually think Airtime is the one that I like, not Alpine Air. There's one where you go vertical over a giant stadium. Well, let's see if the buttons down here. Okay. We're just gonna go with automatic.
Start your engine.
As much as I normally like manual transmissions, I do not have this game figured out yet. And I like how you have the second part of the loading screen in dead silence. That's real professional there. Oh yeah, I think this is the course that I like. So this is super big air jump. I think it's just a couple corners from now, actually, where you jump over the side of the stadium. Probably the stadium we're in here. Yes. Ooh. This may not be a good game, but you have to be completely dead inside not to like that part. For the physics in this game, though, the trucks have just no weight at all to them, and they very obviously pivot kind of right in the middle. It's... I mean, maybe Hydro Thunder did all this stuff too, but being on boats, we just didn't notice. I don't know. This is not great, and it's also possible the arcade version is a fair amount better than this. The arcade version would definitely look a lot better than this because it's a medium-res arcade game, and there's no progressive scan mode in this specific GameCube title. Ooh. And the Wii-u, which is what I'm actually playing this on, has really good progressive scan support for GameCube titles through Nintendont. Whoop. And I did want to get one more game off this compilation. I really am enjoying myself, even though I can acknowledge these are bad games. I've been really enjoying myself in Midway Arcade Treasures 3. Just because we deserve better, but this is still basically fun. Whee! Thankfully, there are invisible walls in this. There's a big frame rate drop there. Holy jeez. Just around that corner when we started sliding, and I have so much nitro. Probably shouldn't waste it in the air because it doesn't even seem to get me any more hang time. I don't think I ever knew if the boosts were effective in the air in Hydro Thunder. I can't think why they would be, except rule of cool. And face it, all of us boosted in Hydro Thunder in the air just because flame shoots out of things, and that's awesome. Yeah, I really don't think this should be a static image. I will have to check. Man, I don't think Midway would have this game so static. So I got the Wii-u out for my, basically my twice yearly syncing of my Wii Fit U pedometer. I'm basically, over and under danger. Yes, yes please, I want danger. Basically I sync that thing about twice a year, and I'm in the middle of a walk around Italy in the game. It translates your steps into various courses of huge legs. Like, I don't think anybody finished all those courses. I just had a weirdly funny thought about speed running Wii Fit U's walking courses. That would be terrifically boring. Yeah, I think the Walk of Italy is the longest one on the first page, and then they just get longer from there. You know, as bad as this is, it's still fun, basically. Let's take this, I guess, shortcut. Oh, this course is stingy on the turbos, though, the nitros, though. So no analog steering, no analog throttle, no reason at all for that to be the case. It takes a lot of finesse out of these games. I will say that of the games I've played on the collection, my favorite so far has got to be Rush the Rock Alcatraz Edition. Just because it's the arcade ROM, it seems to be playing decently. It's one of the probably the best home version of that particular game, and I don't have enough wheel time on an actual arcade machine of Rush the Rock in order to see what all that thing failed at. So I think maybe if I had some more time with the actual game, I would hate it a bit more. But as is, yeah, kind of fun. Now, back when I bought Midway Arcade Treasures 3, I thought that I'd be most interested in Stun Runner, but that's not really the case. Stun Runner is not as nice of a game as I remember it from when I was a kid. I just remember I was impressed, 900 miles an hour down a tube. That's cool. But then once I got the Lynx version, I kind of realized how shallow that game is. And it never really got an awesome home port. I guess the Lynx is probably about the best. I think it came to MS-DOS and Commodore 64 and probably Atari ST. I think the Lynx is widely regarded as the better of them. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let's actually try one of the other modes. Not to capture the flag, but let's try the do the damage mode, I guess.
What you gonna play?
demolition. Earn points for smashing other racers. Watch your damage meter. Mix it up. Most points wins. Whatever all of that means. And let's pick a nice... I really like that over-under course, so we're just going to pick it and see how different it is. That's the course we were just on. We're just going to see how different it is in this mode. Well, the loading screen hasn't gone completely silent yet. Oh, there it goes. Gosh.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Okay, I have 9 cars ahead, so it's telling me I'm in first or something, or that I'm player 1. I have absolutely no idea what makes this demolition. Except that I think I exploded there. And then I made that guy explode because I got a nitro. Boom. Oop. Okay, admittedly, I'm going to suck at this mode. But still, I don't think it's a very good mode. Boom. Got those two. Apparently I am in first somehow, even though there's many things ahead. Oh, I think I could even keep that shortcut going if I jumped hard enough. Okay, so this is definitely much more violent than the standard racing is. I would say that I'm probably having considerably less fun in this mode. And I have no idea what all happened there, but I think I just got Mario Karted by about everybody in the pack. What the heck is going on? It's... all the jerkiness is not playing well with this mode. At this point, I feel fairly bad for you, viewer. Well, that's a thing. Apparently I did well. Anyway, this has been me having a little bit of fun with a very bad version of what's probably also a pretty bad game. But you know what? There's still some big air to be had. There's still some off-road action. And until next time, Reaper Man out.